Hello, girls. As if this year couldn't be any weirder, instead of being at the award ceremony, I'm in the backyard of my house giving you the basketball award speech. I'm sorry that it was delayed, but I was waiting for a couple of things that I'll explain in a second. And so every year when we have the award ceremony, I write a speech, I think about it. But this year I didn't write a speech. I figured because I was in my backyard, and if I didn't like what I said, I could stop it and start again. I already have one, so hopefully this one works. Anyway, so as a coach, I can honestly say that every single team that I have has its own personality. I've had teams that were just fun teams, that were constantly laughing and dancing. I've had tough teams, and I always look back on those teams and think about them, and they make me laugh because of who their personality was. And it just kind of happens through its own way. I can honestly say that this year, this team was the most resilient team I have ever coached. I've never had a team deal with what you girls dealt with, constantly just having to go through major injuries that affected so many of our players, constantly having to deal with sickness. We had girls that were sick for 2, 3 weeks straight and trying to keep fighting through practices. We're constantly dealing with close games, dealing with the toughest conference in basketball. To understand how tough our conference was, I know you already said it, but the 1, 5, 6, and 10 seed all came from our conference. So 40% of the top 10 teams in the county, we played on a regular basis. And we would get close and we keep on fighting. And what really impressed me the most, girls, was your resiliency, was the fact that even though it could have been very easy to quit, you girls never did. You kept on battling. You dealt with the injuries. You dealt with the close losses. You dealt with the toughness of a tough season, but you never gave up. And so to look back on certain teams and they're my funny team, or maybe they're my whatever team, you girls will always be my most resilient team. And so I always look back on the 2019-20 season with a fondness for that, because it really was such a pleasure coaching you girls and seeing how you grew. And while we are certainly going to miss Jenny and Gabby, I look forward to the future because so many of our younger girls got a lot of playing time and experience this year. All right, so congrats on really a great year, and I am so proud of you girls for what you accomplished. All right, so now we're going to move into the awards. Now, the awards, normally at the ceremony, I hand you a plaque. They haven't announced the school how they're going to do it yet, but they said they're going to get all of the award winners their plaques. I'm not sure what they're doing yet because it's so hard to get trophies now, but they said they'll take care of it. So this year, when we had our coaches award this year goes to a kid who was on a team last year and didn't really get a lot of playing time last year, was struggling to find her role, and this never complained, never came to me and asked for more playing time. Just kept on practicing. She's a fixture at Open Gym, and she really does whatever we ask. And I was just so proud of her effort and her attitude, how she always gives her best. And so our Coaches Award this year goes to Amanda Ayers. So congratulations, Amanda. Our Most Improved Award goes to a kid who's on a team now for her third year. And it just feels like the first year, her freshman year, she was just learning how to play basketball. In a way, she already played in the past. It's very new being from going right to varsity. And then her sophomore year, she was getting more comfortable. But this junior year, she really stepped out into her own. And you can see the confidence growing in practices, just running up and down the floor, blocking shots, becoming a more consistent scorer. And she really became a huge just player for us. She was all conference. And our Most Improved Award goes to Casey Colbert. So our MVP this year, our MVP goes to a kid that has been on the varsity now for 4 years. She has been in the program since her 8th grade year. She was doing our stats a long time ago. I still have a picture she drew of a basketball when she was in middle school. She was a basketball junkie, and she just has had a tremendous career. 1,000-point scorer, 3-time All-County, 2-time All-State, two-time academic All-State, and this is a kid that we are going to miss dearly as she moves on to New Paltz next year. But her legacy will live on, because part of the reason why I was waiting for this speech was because of all the COVID-19, the delays, I could not get her trophy ball. So, Jenny, next time you come to our school, whenever it is open, you will see that your trophy case ball is in there. Every year when a girl puts 1,000 points, I always give her a ball at the actual night it happens. But then I always order also a ball for the trophy case. So, Jenny, congratulations on your 1,000 points. Congratulations on your career. And congratulations on the MVP. Truly well-deserved. Jenny Walton, MVP. Now, before I sign off, I want to say that we had 2 seniors this year. One, Jenny, and the other one, Gabby. And we know, Gabby, how proud we were of you, how tough you are, and what you went through. And it just didn't seem right to me to not embrace your legacy and to not have a way that we could celebrate Gabby Scott forever, because you deserve it. What you went through, tearing your ACL your sophomore and your senior year, and most especially tearing your ACL your senior year, and to keep on playing, to keep on coming back. And then when she was finally told in early January this year that she tore her ACL, she asked her doctor, can she still play tonight? Can she get into the game? And the doctor thought she was kidding. That's how tough Gabby Scott was. So I wanted to find a way to forever remember that legacy. And so if you remember about 10 years ago, I told you that we used to just have the Lunch Pail Award. And then my first one I gave it to was Kathleen Lennon, and I told her I probably could name it after you. And that night, at that year, her senior awards, I announced to the entire crowd that we're going to have from now on the North Shore Basketball Kathleen Lennon Lunch Pail Award. And that's been 11 years now. Kathleen Lennon is now in her 30s, and I told her, or almost 30, sorry. And I told her, as long as I am the coach, I will forever have your name on this case and pass around to the kids. And so that's her legacy. And I wanted to celebrate Gabby's legacy also. And so, Gabby, I want to announce today that every year at the award ceremony, I am going to announce an award that only the girls basketball team does in your honor, as long as I am the coach. So I had these trophies made up. It's not exactly what I wanted. It's certainly close to what I wanted, but the trophy I wanted was not in, so they kind of changed it up. But so this is the trophy for the first year, all right? It is the North Shore Basketball Gabrielle Scott Toughness Award. You truly are the toughest player that I've ever coached. What you went through, and you kept coming back, you have forever earned my admiration. And I know that, like Holly, my daughter, seeing what you went through and seeing your personality and seeing you fight was so important for her. And I know she's going to be a better person, a better player, and a tougher person just because she spent time with you. So I'm going to drop one of these off to you, Gabby, and you can have it in your house. I don't know if you really want to display this monster flexing. But we're going to give out every year one of these awards. And this year, this is going to a kid who was on the team for 2 years now. And she just is a fighter. She's a scrapper. She is tough. She is tenacious. She was punched in the face this year because she was guarding players too tough. And no matter what she's going through, she always finds a way to make it to practice, to fight through. And so our inaugural recipient of the North Shore Basketball Gabrielle Scott Toughness Award goes to Miss Kate Gilliam. All right, so Kate, congratulations. Gabby, congratulations. Kate and Gabby, I'll drop these off at your house sometime in the next couple of days. And Jenny, your trophy will be in the high school as soon as I can get it there. The rest of you girls, when the awards come out, I'll let you know. So girls, again, congrats. It's such an honor coaching you. I can't believe that we're not in the gym right now working on open gyms. We'll get there as soon as I can. Finally, I want to thank Coach Graneri for all the help she gave this year. She's just such a role model for the girls. She's a wonderful person to be a part of our program, and I know that we're just going to keep on working together and building our program together, and hopefully we can get in the gym soon, because this is killing me not being able to see you girls in the open gyms. All right? Have a great summer. Stay healthy. Stay happy. I miss seeing you. And congrats again on just earning my respect for being the most resilient team I've ever coached. Thank you.